Well, how's it going? It's MINIMAN. Let's do this. A quick review about the Joker movie and, well, an interpretation about the Joker movie because people think it's an interesting movie and it's getting a lot of responses. And it hit a nerve, obviously, for many people. And I haven't seen a lot of reviews, but yeah, people can't really interpret it. People don't really get what it's about. It's not a surprise to me at all, you know. I'm used to people not understanding art. To me, it's a very artistic movie. It's beautifully made. And it has it has an interesting story, and so I'm just giving you a little bit of my thoughts on what it means for you, because from studying at university, doing my master and the diploma, I can tell that people are not able to understand art. They're not able to interpret it. And also with enlightenment, I mean, I'm trying to explain this for 20 years now, over 20 years. People don't get it. They just don't get it. And I don't think it's because I'm not good at explaining things. People just don't get it. I don't know why, you know. Well, long introduction. Let's get to the point. You maybe think it's just a movie about a psychopath with like he's suffering from neglection because he was adopted and nobody loved him, right? And then he gets so frustrated and angry that he becomes violent, right? You think it's about that. So you just interpret it as a one-to-one interpretation. A one-to-one interpretation means that everything you see is literally that what it displays. You know, that's never really what art is. You know, art is almost never a one-to-one interpretation. You know, art is you see something or you hear something and it tells a story or it's a metaphor for something else. Okay, so it's not literally what it is. It is trying to get a message across. Maybe that's already too difficult. I don't know. Stop drinking that fluoride water. It's not about a psychopath, okay? It's about you. It's about you as a human being in society. And why the movie is so interesting is that it's interesting for a lot of reasons. But it's basically displaying and telling a story about us, about human beings living in a society, the structure of this so-called society with bunny ears. And to make it really simple, because I know otherwise you won't get it, it's just that the Joker character realizes that he is living in a lie, okay? And he believes that life can be great, and he always tries to see it positive, and he tries to keep a smile, and he tries and he tries and he tries, but it just doesn't work. And then he realizes, well, I'm believing in a lie. I'm believing in something that doesn't exist, so this whole concept doesn't make sense. And then he snaps, because he stopped believing in the lie, and then he just goes completely nuts and very violent. And he understands that there is no such thing as society. And he's right. He is right. We all living this lie. We all think there is a community, there is a society that is taking care of us. And it's necessary to believe that. It's better to believe in a lie, to believe in an illusion that there is a community, that there is a society that is taking care of each other. But the reality is there isn't. It's not. It's not true. Everybody is fighting for themselves. Everybody is in this game alone. Nobody gives a shit. And if you watch the movie, you probably need to watch it a couple of times because you don't get it. Then you can see he tries and tries and tries, but reality fails and fails and fails. Society fails, you know. He's trying to get like help from counseling, like psychotherapy, doesn't work. He says, yeah, I'm telling you blah, 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 but you're not even listening. You know, the lady supposed to help him is not even listening. You know, then he gets fired at the job because kids stole his sign. And his boss doesn't believe him. Who would do that? Yeah, he doesn't believe it. He thinks he's lying. But it was real. You know, and then he gets the help in the form of his colleague or his boss is giving him a gun. You know, like that is like making his life better, you see. Or he's on 7 different medications and they all don't work. So you can see, go watch that movie as many times as you need to, then you understand he's trying to be positive, but reality fails and fails and fails, and society fails and fails and fails. And if you look at society now, it fails everywhere. You know, healthcare system fails. It's a joke. It's killing you. If you want to if you want somebody to kill you, go see a doctor. You know, if you want to screw somebody, if you want to get screwed by somebody, go see a therapy. They're not going to help you. Ask me how I know. The financial system is a scam. We all know that. Educational system is a scam. We all know that. So nobody's preparing you for life. Nobody's preparing you for happiness. And the Joker is coming to the realization that that's really the case. We're all the Joker. You're the Joker. You don't want to see that. You don't want to admit that. Yeah, because you're living in a lie. You're living in an illusion. And hopefully you don't snap and become violent when you wake up that it's all bullshit. I told you can't interpret it. You're not ready for art. You don't understand anything. You don't understand who you are. That's why you're running around like a chicken with a head cut off. Because you don't know what you lost. You don't know what has been taken from you. And that is humanity. That is the connection to yourself. To know who you really are. And now you're running around in a materialistic scam reality trying to become happy by fulfilling all these bullshit requirements. But it doesn't work. And I keep telling you it doesn't work. It's really everything inside of you already. You just need to be willing to look there. And you can't understand it. You need to experience it. And if you don't, maybe you get as frustrated and end up killing people like the Joker. I don't know. It's all up to you. Think about it. I'm MINIMAN, GROWORDIETRYING.